Hi everyone! This video is going to be all about colors, my workflow, and how to make sure that the colors of your artwork always look great everywhere. I hope this video will answer some of your questions, such as how to make sure that the artwork will reach your client and they will see it in the same great way as you see it on your screen, how to make sure that the artwork when you print it looks great, and yeah, just make sure that the colors that you see on the screen are the real ones and they will just end up being the same. So I'm going to share with you my workflow and the tools that I use to make sure that the colors of your artwork always look great everywhere. So let's start with the basic. The main tool I use is the latest iPad, and I use it with Procreate. If you've been following my work, you know that I'm a huge fan of my iPad and a huge fan of Procreate, and I create all my work using it, in it. My client work, my personal work, everything I do that involves illustration. I also have a class about illustrating in Procreate, and I will leave the link below so that you can check it out. So the most common question that I receive from you guys is in which color mode I usually work in, how I decide in which color mode to set up my canvas in, and honestly, I really don't care or pay attention to that. I think it's a detail, and I think people tend to pay too much attention to that. I mostly work in RGB mode unless it's specified otherwise by my clients, or I know that it will be printed only. But really, if it shouldn't be never a problem. You can always transform one color mode to another one, and in my case I mostly see if any difference in those cases is when I use a lot of blues, but really these differences can be easily changed and adapted in post-production. So it shouldn't really be any worries ever when you start an illustration. The next thing I use in my everyday work is my iMac. I made a full video about it, so check it out if you're interested. And I use it for anything else that doesn't require a heavy color proofing. So I use it to send it to my clients some very initial, mostly black and white sketches. I also use it to upload new items to my shop, or as now, most recently, I've been updating my Behance with some projects. So basically, I use my iMac for anything involving my work that doesn't require a very accurate and extreme color proofing, as it does in case of my client work. I can print from my iMac. You guys ask me a lot if I print from my iPad. I don't do that. I just have my computer right away, and it's just much more comfortable for me. Now, when I need to be really super accurate with my colors, this is when I use my BenQ monitors. Especially it's important when I work with my clients, when I send off my work to them, when I'm working on a picture book, on illustrated books, and I know that all those illustrations are going to be printed and they have to be perfect and they have to look good. This is when I really want to use a well-calibrated and professional monitor. I already made a video about my BenQ monitor last year, but this year BenQ sent me a new one, the latest version. This video is not sponsored by BenQ, but they did send me a unit for free. And those are the monitors that I've been using, as well as my husband, who, as you know, edits my videos. This is the monitor that we've been using for color proofing my work. The reason why the BenQ monitor is so great is because it's 99% color accurate, and it comes from the factory color calibrated, and you also receive color calibration certificate together with it. And the reason why I like using it so much is that all the screens that I work with, it means my iPhone, my iPad and my iMac, those are all the same type of screen, and so it's really great to see and compare and just double check the colors on another screen that is so accurate, and just make sure that the colors look perfect. And I can also make any additional post-production to my work using the BenQ monitor. I'm going to leave all the technical specifications about the monitor for you below the video, and I'm also gonna leave the link where you can get it or check it out if you want. I also show you in one of my videos how I run a printing test with many different types of paper. And here, so I recommend you watching those, because if you have my printer, then similar paper might work for you. But it's very important to remember that it depends on the type of your artwork, on the colors that you use on your printer, in case you have a different one, because I'm sure that different papers will work differently with different printers. You ask me a lot about my printer settings. I already left them in my community tab, but if you follow my channel, I will add them again so that you can check them out if you're interested. And my advice here always would be to try a few different papers. I know that it involves you buying them, but please remember that there are some paper companies that allow you to buy sample packs so that you can test some of them and see the effects, how it works with your printer, with your computer, with your settings, with your artwork, and just see for yourself. And you can go from there and see what kind of paper serves your work the best. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below how you liked the video, if you have any questions, and I see you in the next one. Bye!